Hey everybody, it's Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your road ahead, September 22 through 28. We've got the Four of Cups hanging out, so someone might be a little bit dissatisfied or disappointed. We're going to shuffle the cards and cut to see which element goes first. I had really intended to do this live, but unfortunately some things came up and I have to pre-record. So let's see what happens. Who are we doing first? Who are we doing first? Wands. So we're going to do fire signs first. Let's put them out on the table. If you've been tuning into any of my recent lives, you know I've had some technical difficulties, and believe me, I've made some changes. I'm working on that. Hopefully the next time I go live is going to be seamless, which brings me to Facebook Lives. I've been doing Facebook Lives on Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. New York time, so tune in there. Also, you can certainly like the page if you want to. It's Karmic One Tarot there as well. And sometimes I go rogue in different places. What's happening for our fire signs? The fire signs, the road ahead. This is the week of September 22nd through 28th. We are now moving into Libra energy on the 23rd, so right on the cusp there this week. So you're going to see a lot of things start to balance out, I think. Start to become a little bit more organized, a little more sorted, a little bit more even keel for things. That's in general, not just for fire signs. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck. It's the one card my fire signs need to see. There it is. The Sun Dancers. How nice is that? Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Beautiful. Beautiful, my sun dancing fire signs. Fabulous. All right, let's put that over here. Can you see that? Very good. All right. Fine, let's see. What do we have here for our fire signs? The road ahead, September 22 through 28. September 22 through 28. Fire signs, September 22 through 28. What do we have? 3 cards. The Knight of Rods, the Four of Cups. So, you know, remember we had the Four of Cups jump out? And I've got the Four of Rods here as well. 2 more cards. We need 2 more cards here for our fire signs. What's happening? Sun Dancers. You guys are going to be celebrating. The Four of Rods is foundation and celebration and really enjoying life. Security, stability. Two more cards, please. 2 cards here, please. 2 cards. 6 of Rods. So maybe you're going public with something. The 6 of Rods is also success. So something that you're doing involving your home, which might have been a little bit dissatisfying right now, my fire signs. You change direction on it. You go at it with a new attitude, a new enthusiasm, and make sure that you are consistent. It's going to change. It's going to change into a strong foundation and success, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got a lot of you on the table, too. It seems like there's some discontent, though, so we'll have to look at that. 1 more card here, please. Thank you. Is that it? No, that's 2. Too bad. I've got the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, so we'll have to see. Is that a Freudian slip from the cards? Woohoo! Happy home, happy life, right? 1 card. 1 card, please. Here we go. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in the house. Earth signs on the table. Maybe there's an earth sign involved. And lo and behold, here's what we have at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. And you're weighing it out. What are you weighing, my fire signs? Weighing whether or not you can be happy? Happiness is for everyone. Now, let's see. What's that one we got to see? The King of Wands. Take control of the situation. Now, fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. What is it we're dissatisfied with? The 4 of Cups, you're a little bit bored. It's like, oh, God, stir it up. We have to stir it up is exactly what you're doing. Stir it up. Get those juices flowing again. Take a date night. Now, I'm only saying that because we saw the 2 of Cups, so maybe it's not 2 of Cups situation right now. I truly believe that you guys are dancing in the sun right now, though. joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. That's exactly what this Four of Rods is. Success, abundance, Queen of Pentacles, grounded, sure, living in comfort. Living in comfort. The Queen of Pentacles is also the nurturer. So there may be someone in your life that you are nurturing, or them nurturing you. You're nurturing this happiness, this contentment. That's real contentment, fire signs. I think it's finally come to a place of change for you. The last few months have been really traumatic and chaotic and lots of turmoil. And I certainly can understand that, both financial and personal, from what I've read from many, many different people in response to my readings. So I would say to you guys, this is a time for you to finally sit back and say, oh, thank goodness, some peace at last. Tell me why the Four of Cups is here, please. Things have changed direction. It's almost like the universe has heard you. Tell me what the Four of Cups is here for, please. Thank you. Justice. Yeah, baby. All right, so something might have been made legal this past week, or new coming in week, new week. Listen to me, coming in week. Goodness, I got excited there. The 22nd through the 28th, the road ahead in this next coming week, you might have some justice. This might also be things changing just because we're moving into Libra season. The Justice card is after all, the card of Libra. Tell me why the Four of Cups is here. I think whatever it is that has not been right, whatever you've been dissatisfied or disappointed in, has now balanced out or come around. We've got the Three of Cups. So yes, it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to enjoy. It's time for you to dance in the sun, my fire signs. Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Wonderful. And here, again, is our Ten of Cups from the bottom of the deck. So you are not only changing from that state of boredom and ho-hum and nothing ever goes right, and that you're changing from that, and you're changing from that fairly quickly. The Ace of Swords, yeah, baby. You are setting yourself free of that. You are clearing the decks. You are cutting yourself loose. This was victory, clear and unequivocal victory with justice here. All right? That's what that is. You've got victory and satisfaction coming to you. Which is the direction the Knight of Rods is taking. This Queen of Pentacles is going to be you. You're going to be the one that's living in comfort. Page of Cups. Good news coming in that's going to change your direction. Surprising good news. So if it's something that you're waiting on, you most likely will be hearing sooner than you thought. Thank you. What's going on here? We had 3 cards flipped. When did that one come out? I didn't see it come out. Uh-oh, I'll have to use the replay. All right, well, the King of Pentacles jumped out and I didn't see it. Why didn't you guys tell me? See, if we were live, you could have. The King of Pentacles. So not only are you the Queen of Pentacles, you are going to be in a position of authority over the financial aspects of your life. The King of Pentacles is the provider. He's very grounded. She's the nurturer. The Queen is the nurturer and the giver and making sure that everybody is comfortable. He's the one that makes sure she has what she needs to do that. All right? So between the two of them, you are going to be very comfortable, very stable, very successful. The High Priestess. Okay, so if you're doing something new, things are going to change quickly. You're going to get messages back and forth very quickly, very important messages for the direction of your future. And I would say to you, you might want to keep them to yourself for a little bit. The High Priestess is a woman of mystery. She doesn't necessarily tell everyone what she's doing as she's doing it. Sometimes she tells them after it's done. Hint, hint. All right, what are we looking at here with the Queen of Pentacles? Security, stability, the Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Swords is things changing very quickly, first of all. It's sometimes a little bit harsh, too. So you're going to have to look at that and see if your words are harsh or if someone else's words are harsh. Hold on. Excuse me. The Knight of Swords, speaks without thinking. Wields his sword, wields his words like a sword. Charges in, all enthusiastic, but sometimes gets caught in his own stuff, in his own ego. The Knight of Swords. He's very brash, so be careful there. What's the Queen of Pentacles about? The Seven of Wands. He's going to be your challenge. Now, I say he because it's the Knight, but, you know, really this could be an aspect of you in your security. Maybe you are being a little bit harsh with some of your challenges. And by that, I mean if there are other people in your life and they are challenging you, you might be being harsh with them in regards to nurturing them or you nurturing them. You know, come over here. This is for your own good type of thing. You need to take a break from that, okay? You need to back off on that. If you are hearing me in any way, shape, or form and that makes sense to you, take a break from it, okay? Be careful with your words. You don't want to upset the balance because right here, this is beautiful. We get over here and now there's a little bit of conflict, it feels like. Yeah, all right, I shouldn't say conflict. Maybe there's just bumps in the roads. But if you remain calm and serene and keep your stuff to yourself, then you are going to be okay. This is... Queen of Cups is also a very nurturing energy, very kind, very loving, very sweet and generous, and very intuitive as well. But she's also stone-faced when it comes to her emotions. She does not show what she's thinking as far as emotions are concerned. So if someone has hurt you, I don't have that here, but it feels like it. If someone has hurt you, challenged you, that's a little bit of an upset. You need to take a step back from it, all right? Because maybe their words were not intended to cut, but they did. They were meant in a loving way, but they did hurt. So take a step back from that. Recover, regain your ground, wait for good news to come in. You've got good news coming in. This Justice here, this is important. And it's going to be successful. You are going to be successful. Tell me about the Six of Rods, the Hermit. You know, you might have had to seek some advice. You might still need to seek some advice to be successful. This the Hermit is, of course, the Virgo card, and we are just leaving Virgo. So this, I would say to you, is probably on the cusp of this new week. You're going to hear something. You're going to find something. You're going to find your calling. You might hear what you need to do in order to be successful. The Hermit is also a card of intuition, as is the High Priestess. So that's going to be very strong for you fire signs the early part of this week. Now remember, Saturn has just gone direct on the 18th, so you're going to be kind of fired up to get moving again. We've been held back for quite a while with Saturn in retrograde. What's happening here with the Six of Rods? Six of Rods. The Ten of Pentacles. Fire signs. Holy cow. Good for you guys. You guys are going to have to comment and tell me what this is, whether or not this comes for you, because you've got contentment, you've got financial well-being, the King of Pentacles, providership, you know, doing a couple of things privately maybe, but justice is yours. Justice is yours, my fire signs. Good for you. Tell me what the Four of Rods is here for, please. The Four of Rods for my fire signs. Four of Rods. That one, huh? Okay. The Two of Cups. Wow. All right. So maybe you are blending a situation here with justice. Maybe you are, you know, doing a little business and pleasure is what I just heard. All right. But justice, you might be, you know, settling your thoughts here with someone, coming to terms with something. The Two of Cups is a blending. You know, it's a kindred spirit relationship and soulmate connection sometimes. It doesn't have to be romantic, but we all have people in our lives that we are very, very close to and see eye to eye with, and that's what that situation is. That's your home. And the Five of Pentacles. Ah, okay. Well, that might be what's missing. You have financial abundance, you have contentment, but we're missing a significant other here. In your home, you're missing a significant other. There's a lack there. What is maybe there's a lack of communication, kindred spirit, eye to eye connection. Maybe there's a lack of connection now. I'm sorry. The Chariot. Oh my goodness, fire signs here. I thought we were so good. The Chariot, movement, moving. You might be moving on. You might be moving out of your home. Wow. Maybe the King and Queen are separating. Maybe the King has been dissatisfied and is now seeking legal judgment to free himself and keep his his contentment. Now, that sounds weird when I say it, but in order to be happy, sometimes you have to sever some ties. And in any case, you are the sun dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So even if you are doing something on that idea, revel in the fact that you will be content when you're finished with it. My goodness, fire signs, how things change in one card. All right, let's pick these up, see who's next. We're going to shuffle a little bit. Fire signs are off the table. Wow, that was intense, fire signs. Let's see, I gotta make sure we're still rolling. There we go, good. My screen shuts off. I just have to make sure we are still rolling. All right, who are we doing next? Who is the next element that we are doing? We have water, air, and earth left. Water, air, and earth. Who are we doing next for the road ahead? What's the roadmap for the week of the 22nd through the 28th? Who are we doing? Let's see. The Empress. We've got the King of Pentacles. So we're going to do earth signs next. Earth signs. Earth signs. All right, Cappy in the house right here. What's happening for our earth signs? Let's shuffle these just a minute, then we'll pull an oracle card and get started with the earth signs. I missed the live, guys. Don't forget, check me out on Facebook. It's KarmicOneTarot on Facebook, and I'm doing lives there on Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. New York time, Eastern time. Earth signs. All right, what is the one card from this Wisdom of the Hidden Realm that our earth signs need to see today? These need a little bit of powder to loosen them up. What is the one card my earth signs need from this hidden realm? Wisdom of the Hidden Realm. One card, please. Here it is. We have the Lady of the Gift. Wonderful. Generosity, receiving, and withholding. Wow. Those are the three aspects of a gift, huh? Being generous, receiving, and withholding your gifts. Wow. Okay, earth signs. Let's see what that really has to say for our reading this week ahead. The road ahead is the 22nd, September 22nd through 28th for the earth signs of this world. What do the earth signs need to know for the road ahead? The roadmap for September 22nd through 28th earth signs. Let's see. The Seven of Swords. What are you walking away from, my earth signs? What are you leaving behind? What are you putting some distance with? You know, earth signs, you can also be a little bit duplicitous, a little bit deceptive. All with good intentions, of course. No judgment. I'm a Cappy too. Capricorn. Let's see. I need 4 more cards, please. 4 cards. That one, thank you. The Four of Cups. Now you guys saw me shuffle it. That's exactly the same position too. What is happening here with the dissatisfaction? You're putting some distance between you and the dissatisfaction. You're done with it. It's enough already. Yep, the Eight of Cups, you've left it behind. You might have left it behind already. Whatever you weren't satisfied with, you're not doing it anymore. You're not going to even think about it anymore. Stacked it up neatly, put it away. That's it, done. What do we have here? 2 cards. The Page of Swords and the Hanged Man. Well, you know, you might still be waiting for this to happen, perhaps. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. You're resting and recovering, still waiting for this to happen. Excuse me, I need to change the light a little bit. It's too harsh. Here we go. Let's see this one too. How's that? All right, that's a little better. Thank you. All right, so earth signs. You're waiting, recovering, resting. What are you waiting, recovering, and resting from? What does this have to do with the Lady of the Gift? The generosity, receiving, withholding. I think that you might be withholding you are not open to receiving, or it doesn't feel like you are. And the Hanged Man, again, withholding. All right, so let's see what we're talking about here, my earth signs. The Seven of Swords, some distance. Four of Cups, dissatisfaction. Eight of Cups, leaving all the baggage behind. Page of Swords is difficult conversation, so you're going to need to be sharp. You know, the Page of Swords is really fleshing out the truth in any sort of innuendo that you might hear. Really look at it carefully. Look at it with all different perspectives, and maybe it's not quite what you think you heard. I don't know what that means. Rest and recovery here. The Six of Pentacles. Someone's going to help you recover. The Devil, there you are. Restrictions. King of Pentacles. So maybe you have some obligations that you need to recover from. A third-party situation, perhaps. Six of Pentacles, a connection, a generosity. Four of Swords. So let's see what my earth signs. I've got to go right to what we're leaving behind. I need to know. Tell me what the Eight of Cups is here for, please. What are my earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Leaving behind this week of September 22nd through 28th. This is the week ahead, the road ahead, the roadmap. The Eight of Cups. What's happening with the Eight of Cups here, please, for my earth signs? The Four of Swords, okay? So now we've got confirmation here. The Four of Swords, you're resting from whatever you've left behind, or you're gathering your strength to leave it behind, and that might be where the difficult conversations come in. The Magician, you are manifesting your future. You have a gift. You have the gift of manifestation. All right? Be generous with it. Be open to receiving it too. Don't withhold it. You know, withholding it, you're only withholding it from yourself. So the Magician is the seer. The Magician does have all the tools he needs to do whatever he needs to, make whatever plan he has in his mind a reality. It's creation in its purest and simplest form. Other than the Empress, this is manifestation. And the Five of Cups. I think you've been reflecting on everything that's gone on, and you still have a little bit of warrior spirit about it. You know, you still have your backup about it. So maybe you're refusing to see it for what it was, too. Okay, we all look at things with rose-colored glasses after the fact. Put a little distance between you and the dissatisfaction, and it colors it a little bit. It eases it a little bit. So that might be where you're headed with this recovery. A little bit of ease coming back into your life from whatever struggles you've been going through. Tell me why the Four of Cups is here, please. The Four of Cups. What is the dissatisfaction? What do we have? The Sun and the Star. Well, those are two beautiful energies to have come out, but I don't know. Maybe you're missing something beautiful that's been offered to you, my earth signs. Maybe you are concentrating on what you have, what you've lost, and saying, yeah, I don't think so. That's not going to work. Maybe you just need to open your eyes and see it and manifest it, earth signs. Now, the Sun card, of course, is that beautiful, warm glow that people that, you know, bask in the sun have. And I don't mean physically bask in the sun. I mean in that energy, in that vibrance, in that growth, in that beautiful, warm energy of the sun. It's good fortune, it's travel, it's just really feeling charmed, really having a charmed life, living in the sun. What comes to mind is under the Tuscan sun. You know, there are trials and tribulations, but in the end, you get what you want. You get what you want. And that's exactly what this is about. The Star card of the Wish card. Now, of course, the Sun is Leo and the Star card is Aquarius. So I would say to you, could have any of those people involved, but the Star card is more importantly healing. So you are going to be recovering from whatever this situation is or was. And once you put some distance between you and it, you're going to be able to see clearly. The sun illuminates things. You're going to be able to see clearly what it is you wish for and how, more importantly, how to get there. You have the Magician. You're going to manifest it. You're going to be you're going to be on top of it. You're going to have to be sharp about it too. Investigate whatever comes to you. I want to see what this, okay, the Hermit. So you may need to seek legal advice. They're leading me now. It's not, you're not going over here. You're going here. You may need to seek legal advice here with the Hermit. That's also the card of Virgo. Look at the major arcana you have here. The Magician, the Hermit, the Star, and the Sun. My goodness, earth signs. This is destiny coming in for you, I would say. You're going to need to get some advice, perhaps. If you hear something and it sounds too good to be true, yeah, investigate it. Be sharp. Be on your toes. Shine the light of the sun on it and look at it from all different perspectives. If you need to put some distance with it because it's not satisfactory, by all means, do so. All right? Rest and recovery are on the agenda for you. Now, the Hermit card is also a card of guidance, seeking out someone wise and wise. Seeking out someone wise. It's also a card of intuition. So follow your intuition. If your intuition is telling you you want to manifest this sunlight so that you can move with the stars and manifest whatever it is that you wish for, by all means, seek some advice on that. But I really feel this is more your intuition. If something is telling you there's something a little bit off, then there is definitely something a little bit off, my earth signs. If you've got your backup about whatever is off, okay, fine. Manifest out of it. What you focus on expands. Let's see. Earth signs, what is the Page of Swords here for, please? Sharp conversations have an element of truth to them. It's really, sometimes they are tongue lashing as well. They're a little bit sharp-tongued. This is a very high energy guy, though. High energy page. What gifts are coming to you? Perhaps that's what you wish for. And the Knight of Swords, there he is. So not only have you now moved from page to knight, with this knowledge, you're going to be able to change things rather brashly. Not rashly, okay? Be very analytical about it. Be very in tune with where your intuition is leading you. Be decisive. The Knight of Swords, is not willy-nilly. He does charge in at a fast gallop, and things change very quickly, sometimes because of his harsh words. But he is very intuitive and very, very skillful with that sword. All right, he's very skilled at maneuvering through sticky situations. He's going to put his sword out there like, Game of Thrones, little sword fight going on. All right, the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? The Seven of Swords for the road ahead, my earth signs. This is September 22 through 28 for the earth signs of this world. What do they need to know for the week of September 22 through 28? Four of Wands, your security. You're putting some distance between you and your security. The Four of Wands, your foundation, your happy home. Wow. There may be some deception going on in your foundation. Maybe that's what you are assessing here, taking time to reflect. And then you're going to leave it behind, right? You're going to leave it behind. You're reflecting on whether or not you want to leave things behind. Not only are you reflecting on that, you are, looking at it with, as I said, rose-colored glasses. And believe me, it's not all it was cracked up to be. I'm sure there were good moments. We all have good moments. Whatever this is, whether it's business or personal, we all have good and bad moments. So there are always good memories, most of the time. I shouldn't say always. Many good memories associated with anything that you leave behind sometimes. Let's see. It's the four. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the earth signs of this world? Thank you. The Knight of Cups. Oh, goodness. So, is there some sort of loving energy being offered somewhere else? You're not happy where you are. You're going to be moving on. You're contemplating that now. Is there some offer of emotion, the Knight of Cups, something that makes you feel good going on somewhere else? Outside the home. Deception from the home. Deception from your foundation. Putting some distance between you and that foundation. The Hermit, get some guidance before you speak. Get some guidance before you speak. The King of Cups. Go at it calmly. Go at it with reserve. Go at it with kindness. And the Queen of Cups. So this is a couple situation. The Queen of Cups, calmly, coolly, collected. You want to make sure that you are going to get what you wish for. Again, the Star card, the Wish card. The Nine of Cups is also the Wish card. So you have good things coming to you. But you've got to be a stand-up person about this. You've got to speak your truth. You've got to speak it in a calm, cool manner. And then leave whatever is in the dust behind. I'm so sorry, Earth signs. You're going to have to dust yourself off here. What's happening with the Hanged Man for my Earth signs? This is September 22 through 28, the road ahead. What is the roadmap with the Hanged Man? This is limbo, so I don't know if this is going to be finished by the time of the end of the week, the 28th. I'll bet this comes up again next week with the new moon. The new moon is on the 28th. Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords. So your reflection, your reverie, your time out, your really step back so you can look at things from all different perspectives is costing you. All right, and I don't mean financially. You have real doubts about whatever this is, my Earth signs. Don't doubt it, okay? Do whatever it is that you want to do here. We all deserve happiness. We talked about that before. The Lady of the Gift, generosity, generosity, receiving, withholding. The Lady of the Gift. So what is it that you're offering? What is it that you are restricted in? Are you not able to give what you need to? What's happening with the Hanged Man? King of Wands. It's time for you to seize control. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person perhaps, but more importantly, the CEO, the director. He's in charge. Okay, put your plan in action and let him execute. That's the other side of you. Here we go. What do we have here? Page of Swords. Yes, that's what we have here. That's what we've been talking about. All right. These difficult conversations are going to have to be had in order for you to reach the sun. You've got to tell people you're unhappy. You've got to tell people what it is you want to manifest and what you want to do. Earth signs. Have those honest conversations. They're going to save you. All right. Let's pick these up and see who we have next. All right, Earth signs are off the table. Who do we have next? We're going to cut the cards to see who we're talking to, which element. We've got water and air left. Which one are we doing next? Oh, of course, September 22nd through the 28th. That's going to encompass the new moon in Libra as well. So set your intentions. That's an important new moon. Make sure you get your stuff ready to do that. I'm sure you can Google new moon and see what some of the other people have to say about what they do. Oops, nope, we're not going to do that. Pentacles, we just did air. Excuse me, we just did earth. So what are we doing? We're doing swords. We're doing air. We're doing air signs next, okay? Water signs, hang out with me. We're going to do you next, all right? So let's pull an oracle card for you. This screen keeps shutting off. I want to make sure we're still recording. All right. I'll have to change that timer. Happening for our earth signs. Earth signs. Reset. The road ahead, September 22 through 28 for our air signs. What is it they need to know, please? I will be live next week, hook or crook, next Saturday, 10 a.m. New York time. We will do the road ahead live, hook or crook. I will make a point of it, okay? So put that in your calendars. And then Wednesday evening, this coming Wednesday, I'll be doing live on Facebook. So check out my Facebook page over there, Karmic One Tarot. Join me there Wednesday, 7 p.m. for a live just a one general reading. I don't even do elements, but I like doing question and answer there as well. So head over there on Wednesday night at 7 if you're interested. The Shadow Queen. What do we have here for our air signs? The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Ooh, so this is behind the scenes stuff, espionage type stuff, my air signs. What's going on for the air signs? Pardon me, 1 second. Thank you. All right, air signs. Air signs. What's going on for the air signs of this world? What do they need to know for the week ahead, the road ahead, September 22nd through 28th of 2019? This next week, what do we need to know for the air signs of this world? Ooh, Strength card. So card of Leo right off the bat. The Strength card is just that, strength, determination, courage, fortitude, and a real backbone, okay? That's a real backbone. But it's also doing things with kindness, so keep that in mind. She normally doesn't tame the beast with a whip and a chair. She uses her bare hands. Subtlety, tact. 4 more cards, please. There we go. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. 2 of Rods. 6 of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Again, the Page of Cups. Good news coming in for you. Might be something that you are determined to see, determined to have happen, but more likely it's news of a different direction for you, news of a change that you can make. Someone's possibly helping you with financial generosity, and you get that news. I need 1 more card here, please. What happened here? How come I'm short? There we go. All right, well, just one card, please. There it is. Queen of Cups. Now, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the house. We have the Queen of Cups, a very loving and nurturing energy, very kind. So this this news is probably coming from her, of her generosity. The 7 of Rods. So you might have some challenges this week, my air signs. The 7 of Rods is a lot of stuff coming at you, things that you've got to fight off left and right. It might be bills, it could be people, it could be situations at work, it could be situations in love. There are challenges, obstacles in your way. How are you going to overcome them? Right now you're able to fight them off. You've been doing so, but it's getting a little dicey. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune is coming around for you and going to bring you some relief from that. So let's see what's happening here. You've got the strength to do it, though. What's the news that's coming in with the Page of Cups here for my air signs? This road ahead, the 22nd through the 28th of September, the Knight of Cups. So Page, Knight, and Queen of Cups. This is a little bit of an emotional situation. It might even be a love situation. We'll have to see. There are challenges, though. There are definitely challenges. What is happening with the Page and the Queen of Cups? Why do we need to know what they're here? The 2 of Rods. So you are now changing the direction, the tact that you are using with this. If this is a relationship, you're changing the way you approach it. If it is leaving the relationship, then that's your crossroads too. The Queen of Cups again. Wow, there's a lot of emotion around this, okay? Walk very, very carefully. Tread lightly. Doing things in the background. Now, the Cups, Queen of Cups is very, very intuitive. So if you felt like something was up, do a little bit of research. Investigate it a little bit. Acquire the knowledge. Now, insecurity, you might be feeling a little bit insecure about this, and that's why you need to find the knowledge, acquire the knowledge. And you might even be manipulating the situation a little bit. The Queen of Cups is not above that. She likes to see what she wants happen. All right, she does not show her emotions, though. She keeps everything to herself. So make sure you keep a poker face. Keep your keep your stuff to yourself. Keep your emotions, your feelings to yourself, your stuff. I have to stop saying stuff. the Death card. Scorpio energy coming in to sweep the deck, sweep it clear. Okay, coming in to bring some long-lasting changes to your life in regards to this. So this truly is a crossroads moment for you, my air signs. I hope you know what this is about. You've got some challenges, maybe challenges on both sides, but it is time for you to choose a path. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Why the Two of Rods here? Wait a minute. What do we need our courage for? What do we need our courage for? Ooh, okay. Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. You know, the Three of Pentacles is a plan, building a plan. All right, putting together the right people, the right situations, the right, cobbling it together, putting it together. All right. You're going to need your strength for that. You're going to need your determination and your strength. You're going to need to fight for this. You're going to need to fight to make your choice. It's not going to be easy. Now, when I say fight, I mean you're going to have to fight for yourself. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. All right? The Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, the Knight of Wands, again, is a wonderful energy. He's very charming and charismatic and really does, kind of set the world on fire when he puts his mind to it. But the question is, can he keep his mind on it? That's the question. It's the Strength card. So you're going to have to be fierce. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to use your words carefully. The Knight of Swords. Wow. This is like an immediate change of direction. When this Death card comes in and you say, oh, yeah, okay, cleared the decks, now it's time. It's going to be an immediate change of direction. The Two of Rods. Who's helping you do this? Who's helping you do this? The Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, maybe it's family that's helping you. Now that could be the King and Queen. It doesn't have to be a couple. It could be, didn't we have the King too? The Queen. We had two queens. So it might be a situation where someone in your family, a treasured relative is helping you, family. Someone that is, maybe someone passed on and has helped you that way too. And I'm sorry to say that. But, it is a transition here. The Ten of Pentacles is coming in for you, and that is a collective wealth. That's a group of people putting together perhaps a plan for this wealth. But there is someone helping you, being very generous right now, my air signs. Or will be very generous right now. So very soon. Tell me what the Six, thank you. The Tower. Unexpectedly. Unexpectedly, guys. Wow. Coming in to shake it up. Out of that, you're going to see some abundance. I don't know what that means. I hate saying that thing. Things are going to be, it's going to be time to finally put something behind you. Put something to rest. All right? Four of Pentacles. I would put some away for a rainy day. Whatever abundance comes to you, whatever help you get, put some away for a rainy day. The Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. So are you holding on to the situation? If you're holding on to a situation right now, you're not going to be able to hold on to it for much longer, because the Tower is going to come in and it's going to give you the opportunity to change something in your life, and it's going to be clear that you need to do it. The Seven of Wands, your challenges. Your crossroads is the challenge. You're waiting on financial news, financial important news to decide when to do this. And I think that might come in unexpectedly. Air signs. Anything further here on our air signs? The Hermit. Well, the Hermit is a solitary card. It's a card of Virgo. We are now moving into Virgo, as we've said a couple of times in this video. But, excuse me, we're moving out of Virgo. But, it's also a card of advice. So if you do get a financial windfall, Ten of Pentacles, perhaps from a family member, unexpectedly, being very generous, my air signs, be careful that they're not acquiring knowledge that they don't necessarily need. And be careful they're not manipulating the situation, and vice versa. Don't you do it either, all right? Your insecurities might be driving this as well. Requiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation, the Shadow Queen. So try to be above board. You know, that resonates for me with the Queen of Swords too, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Anything further here? Thank you. The Eight of Wands. This news is coming in fairly soon. I would say to you probably in the next 8 to 10 days. And then, you know, the Eight of Wands is also very swift and fast movement, as well as swift messages. So be on the lookout for any news that comes your way. And it's going to be a little bit shocking, a little bit jarring, my air signs. I'm sure this is going to work out well because we've got that abundance. We've got that plan that things are going to be changing. I think you're going to deal with the challenges and move on a different path, my air signs, this next week. You're going to change your path this next week. So let's pick these up and we'll get our water signs on the table. Here we go. Water signs. Timestamps are still in effect, all right? So if you send me a timestamp, or actually put it down in the comments so that everybody can see it, not necessarily in the chat when we're live, but in the comments so that everybody can see it, send me an email, KarmicOneTarot@gmail.com, with one question. Now, it's not a yes or no question. It's a little bit more in-depth than that. I do appreciate you sending, I do appreciate you doing the timestamps, and I'm happy to answer a question for you. All right, so we're doing water signs. What do the water signs need to know from the wisdom of the hidden realms? Wisdom of the hidden realms. What do my water signs need to know? The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Wow. So you've got help from the other side. How wonderful is that, water signs? You guys are very intuitive anyway. This is the Eagle King, and I think of him as like the King of Wands, right? Let's see, the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So look for help. Look for help from the other side. And perhaps the big picture is really where you need to be looking, not necessarily the minute details, but the big picture. It's happening for the water signs. This is the road ahead, September 22nd through 28th for our water signs. What do they need to know, please? What's the universe got in store? Oops. Let's shuffle these a little more. What does the universe have in store for our water signs? What is it that the water signs need to pay attention and be on the lookout for? What do the water signs need to know? What do they need to know for this roadmap of September 22nd through 28th? The new moon is what came to mind, so set your intentions too. This new moon is not just for Libras, it's for everybody, so set your intentions. It's going to balance things out for us all. All right, what do the water signs need to know? Justice, beautiful. Justice, Libra energy right there, coming in strong. Libra, we changed to Libra on the 23rd, which is going to be what? Monday, right? Balancing out your week. Now, justice can be something legal that comes up for you, something that fate has a hand in, something that the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, karma coming around, justice. Justice can be as simple as an apology, but it could also be legal. It could be making something legal, balancing it out, making it right, making it fair. Fate is going to balance the scales. So what is this we had? Shadow. Oh my God, I just had it. All right, the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So see the big picture. The Wheel of Fortune certainly sees the big picture. It's the whole world turning and fate coming around for you. So, wow. Good for you guys. Now I've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So who are you back to back with? Not working together, back to back. Who are you at odds with? Who are you not talking to maybe? The Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Justice, again, we talked about Libra. So we need one more card. What are we doing here? This might, okay, that's it. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Are you both fighting for the same happiness? The Moon card. Things are going to be illuminated if this is a case of someone, you know, back-to-back. Competition is what I heard. Competition for one situation. This happiness. Maybe you've turned your back on it. Wow. Water signs. There's a lot of emotion here. This is joy, though. So I think it's going to work out well for you. The Moon card is here to illuminate things. So again, I said set your intentions for the new moon. Whatever you've got going on, set your intentions. All right, and we'll see how things play out by the time of the full moon, October 13th, which is going to be in Aries. Aries is kind of a get or done situation. So it brings things, it puts things on blast. Okay, all right, come on, let's go, let's get it done. All right, Libra's going to balance it out. But the moon is going to show you exactly what you need to do. It's going to illuminate whatever is going on. It's also a card of reflection, too. So reflect on where you've been, where you want to go, and see if that is, direct conflict. Why is the Knight of Swords here? We had one flip already. Wow. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Ooh, the Ten of Cups. So, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. Things change very quickly. They can change with a couple of words because he's a little bit brash. He's a little bit harsh. All right, so be careful with that. He's also very sharp. He's on his toes, so you want to make sure that you can go toe to toe with him, and that means if we're talking about finance, this is a total opposition here. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest. So you've got to find a way to put this together so the Wheel of Fortune can bring you the justice and the balance that you need in this happiness, in this contentment. Get the help you need from above. See the big picture. Look at what's happening all around. The Ten of Cups, that contentment, that joy coming in for you. Tell me why the Knight of Swords. It might change and come in very quickly, and then you take it on a steady path and build it further with the Knight of Pentacles. It's happening with our water signs. Lots of emotion on the table for this week coming up. This is the week of September 22nd through 28th. We've got, what do we have here with the Knight of Swords? We've got the Sun card and the Six of Cups. Well, the sun is that vibrant, beautiful, warm glow energy of just good fortune that comes in, and that's kind of where your comfort zone is, but that's going to change quickly, and I would say upset quickly. All right, there might be an issue with the children. The Knight of Swords, on the other hand, it might bring you in this contentment very quickly, although it's, I don't know. The High Priestess is mysterious. Doing things kind of undercover, right? Following your intuition. What is fate bringing to you? What is the plan here? The Knight of Pentacles is very plan-oriented. He puts a plan together, he researches it, he looks at what he needs to do, and then he puts one foot in front of the other, and he doesn't stop until he gets there. He's always successful. So you are on the road to happiness. I just think that there are some and the Ace of Pentacles jumps right out. Let's see. And the Magician. Wow, two aces right there. Now, all right, so let's go back here. I'm not sure what this Knight of Swords is here for. I need to go here first before we talk about those two. It's the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you've been a little bit unhappy with what's gone on, disappointed, disillusioned, dissatisfied, whatever word, disrespected you want to put to it. All right, and now it's time for the moon to illuminate and the sun to show you which way you can reincarnate this situation and bring it back to your comfort zone. You, in fact, do have a plan for this, my water signs. All right, anything to do with love and emotion, you guys always have a plan. Right, the Ace of Pentacles. So there may be a new commitment in your midst. You might even be making something legal very shortly. Fate's going to put it in your hands. And then you have the Magician, able to manifest things with just a thought. I love it. You have all of the tools that you need, my water signs. Tell me what the Justice card is here for, please. This week of September 22nd through 28th. Now remember, we are going into Libra on the 23rd, so justice is certainly appropriate here. That is also, balancing things, balancing the scales of justice. Remember, justice is blind, though, so you might need to take control. And the Nine of Rods. Maybe you need to fight for this as well, because justice is blind, okay? You're going to need to put up a little bit of a fight and maybe take control of the situation. If there is some sort of justice that needs to be meted out or meted out to you, that's going to come out. That's going to come out. You've got the sun and the moon here. It's going to shine the bright light on whatever is happening behind the scenes. All right, so justice, you're standing up for it, absolutely, and you are taking action on it. I'm so sorry, the landscapers just showed up. All right, the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So you are going to get some help, maybe from the other side, as I said. Doesn't it figure? The Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. Doesn't it figure? Hey, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? Actually, you know what? Let's go to the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. What is the happiness, the contentment that's coming in for you? The King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There you are, representing happiness. Guys, happiness. The Six of Pentacles. Also indicative of balance. Also, stabilizing, also balancing out the scales here with the Justice card. So, very similar energy, a little bit less intense here with the Six of Pentacles, but again, someone being generous with you. Someone might be, helping you financially, certainly. They may just be offering their support in a very loving and kind way. Now, the Fool card just jumped out. I'm going to leave it out, but I'm not sure where it's going. You might have a new opportunity coming to you out of the sun, one that's going to give you some real satisfaction, but you might need a little bit of help to get there. If you do need another degree or certification or designation, whatever you might need, the High Priestess is here to say, go get it. The Fool card, that really beautiful light energy, whatever is exposed is a good thing. It shows you the way. My water signs. Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here, please. The Wheel of Fortune here, please. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for our water signs? September 22nd through 28th, the Nine of Swords. You wonder whether or not fate is actually going to come around for you. Well, it's divine timing, so I would say that if it is coming, it's probably coming this week. All right, again, this is a weekly forecast, so that's what we can expect if it's timing. You worry about the timing of it. How are you going to do it? Try and give up the how. Just let the universe, push you along. You're going to have the opportunities. Yeah, there may be a new commitment coming in for you. Maybe that is what this happiness is about, a new commitment, something that you are now approaching in a very loving and balanced way, taking the leap of faith toward a new commitment. Good for you. Good for you. Happiness coming in for you. The Seven of Wands. I think you're challenged by it. I think there are some challenges to your actual making of this commitment. You might have some challenges within the commitment. Anything further here for our water signs for this coming week? Thank you. The Queen of Wands. What you focus on expands. I can't say that enough. The Queen of Wands is intently focused. Look at her. She's hawk-eyed. Absolutely hawk-eyed. Laser focused. Queen of action. She's determined. She's going to have it. She will have whatever she focuses on. You ever watch a hawk stalk their prey? they don't take their eyes off it for a minute. So eye on the prize, all right? The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight who is always successful. Don't let this energy, this harsh energy, whatever this quick change is, upset the balance too much. Did we have the Tower? I don't think we did, no. No, that was the reading before that had the Tower. All right, my water signs, I do hope this finds you well. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, timestamps, KarmicOneTarot at Gmail. And I will be live, hook or crook, next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Look for me there, and hopefully we will have 0 technical issues. And then again on Wednesday for a 7 p.m. live on Facebook. So go over and like my Facebook page. Again, KarmicOneTarot on Facebook. Talk to you soon. Thanks.